During Sister Wives, fans are hearing Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown's thoughts about their former marriage as they continue to finalize their divorces. But Kody Brown admits he wasted years married to the wrong person, which triggers backlash. Kody Brown avoids the issues. During the last season of Sister Wives, Kody Brown talked about how if there were issues in a marriage, it was great to have many wives to help water down the problems. When he was having trouble with Mary Brown early on, he knew it was time to add a new wife into the mix. Then, as they started to fight, and he couldn't find peace with just those two, he added another, and so on. However, his process of sweeping the arguments under the rug led to 3 wives terminating their marriage. Undeniably, Kody was fed up with Christine by the time she chose to leave. Likewise, he had strung Mary Brown along for years without pulling the plug. However, he somewhat acted like he would like Janelle Brown to stick around. But Kody has one loyal wife still standing by his side, Robyn Brown. In the latest episode, Kody gets hit between the eyes after avoiding text messages to discuss one of his relationships. Mary forces the issue of divorce. Although Kody Brown seems to get pretty fired up that his kids won't call him back or return his texts, he doesn't find it as important to treat his wives with equal respect. Both Janelle and Mary Brown spoke about having a difficult time getting Kody to respond to their requests. When Mary didn't hear back from Kody regarding a release from the AUB, she moved forward without him. She said, "I was granted what is called in our church a release, which is basically the equivalent of a divorce." But he was terribly hurt by the words that the church chose to use to describe him. He said he wouldn't disclose them. However, Mary mentions that she knew Kody wouldn't like they declared one reason for the divorce as abandonment. With the release, they are no longer bound to each other after 33 years of marriage. Kody Brown's bond is cut. Robyn Brown gave Kody Brown advice to hold on to the spiritual bond with Mary, knowing that God had a plan to work it out. However, Kody regrets waiting so long to end it. While Robyn says that Kody is beside himself with the emotions of splitting, Kody talks about what a relief the divorce is. Furthermore, he says, "Oh, I'm absolutely relieved that it is done." Then he adds, "It's sad, it's heartbreaking, but I'm relieved that it is done." Additionally, he talks about wishing he had not wasted his time with his marriage to Mary. Likewise, he says he moved on a long time ago, but was afraid to rip the Band-Aid off. For instance, his fear was based on what Mary would do to him since she was never loyal to him ever. Admittedly, he knew his reputation would be trashed if he got divorced. Kody finally tells Mary he wasted years in a marriage with her. Since the bond of eternal marriage was cut, his tongue was free to lash out at Mary with all the vinegar that had brewed up inside. Kody Brown wasted years married to wrong person. Looking ahead to next week, Kody Brown is finally voicing his disdain for Mary Brown. Now that he has the divorce, he is ready to confront her. As he drives up to her home, he says, "You know what really sucks? It's not divorce that sucks. It's marrying the wrong person." Furthermore, he had bottled up the truth to avoid what Mary would do to him. However, even trying to dissuade her from spoiling his reputation, she took decisive action and dissolved their empty marriage. But Mary also wasted her time thinking they could repair their spiritual connection. When the preview for next week's episode shows Kody talking about her being the wrong person, she retorts, "What sucks is marrying the wrong person and not having the decency to tell her until 32 years later." And even more bitterly, Kody declares, "I wish I wouldn't have ever married her." While he simmers in his hate, he doesn't account for what it would mean if he had never married her. Their child, Leon, wouldn't exist. Likewise, Mary has previously pointed out that his soulmate, Robyn, was only 10 or 12 years old when she and Kody were walking down the aisle. His decision to dodge problems created more. Some fans remember that Mary Brown was tempted to stray from Kody Brown when a catfish, Sam Cooper, gave her the attention she was missing. Seemingly, Kody is saying that Robin pushed him to stay longer in the marriage than he ever intended. Kody said, "Robin felt that if I waited on God, that things could change for mine and Mary's relationship. Likewise," he stated, "and that was advice that I took, and I waited. As time went on, I realized that it was never really going to work." Both Kody and Mary have stated in the past that they wanted the right to tell their story and are now spilling the tea. In the upcoming episode, Kody and Mary will sit down face to face and hash out why they wasted each other's time for so many years. What do you think about Kody Brown wasting both his and Mary Brown's time? Do you think that Mary is sorry she married Kody? Are you enjoying this season of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below.